I'm over here just welding some, this is cast iron manifold to a V-band, a stainless steel V-band. There's a couple of things you need to do. First is preheat. I usually do around 250 preheat, and then tack, and then preheat again to 250, and then weld it out, and then I'll heat it to about 275 with a oxy-acetylene torch, and I'll either put it in sand or wrap it tightly with like towels and stuff, which is what I'm going to do this time, and let it cool slowly for 3-4 hours. You can also put it in the oven, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this. So I'll share some steps along the way. It's already warm right now, so I'm just going to heat it a little bit and take a temp with the heat gun, and then start tacking all the way around. I'm going to get a tack about every half an inch or so. You could use an oxy-acetylene torch to speed this up, but mine's in the corner, so I'm just going to do the propane torch. Yeah, it's real important to get these to the same temperature. If you weld them cold, the cooling properties of the cast iron versus a stainless, or it can be a mild steel, is so different that it'll crack right away. And you'll hear ding, 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 and it's all your welds cracking. So it's very important to get them up to the same temperature and let it cool down real slowly. I did the other side yesterday. I'll show you that, but came out real good. These manifolds luckily weld really good, so nothing to worry about there. We're at 215. And try to get the inside too. It dries them out, helps pull all the moisture away. And I'm going to be using a 309 rod. My fit up is really well. It's almost like a butt weld fit up, so I'm going to use 45 thousandths thickness. But you can use 1/16, 1/8 inch, 3/32, whatever you want. Whatever gap you need to fill, use that filler. Alright, I think we're pretty good on the heat here before we start tacking. .232, and just start tacking every I usually tack every half an inch, 3/4 inch. I have 150 set on the machine, and I'm just regulating the pedal. I'm probably using around 120-ish. You can see here the cast is starting to turn like a goldish, purplish color. That's what you want. That means your preheat is up to where it should be. The fit up on here is so good, I don't even need any filler. It bridges the gap, but I'm adding a dab or two just to be safe. Ooh, that was a hot one, and I got a hole in my shitty glove that I use for dirty parts. More tacks the better on these, so try to get a bunch of tacks on them. And on the V-band, put the other V-band on and clamp them on tight so they don't warp. This is a male-female V-band, so it's very important to do that, or else the groove will move slightly and it won't line up again. One or two more tacks and we should be good. I'm running a lot of gas too. I don't know why I'm up at 40. I was welding titanium earlier and I forgot to turn it down. So I'm up at around 25 again. One more here and we're ready to go. Alright, so that's pretty good. So let's start the heat process back up to around 225, 250, and what are we at now? We're at 236 right now, so a little more, 20 more degrees. And the tacking really helps with bringing the heat up again too. One huge tip on these V-bands. Make sure you put some anti-seize on the threads. If you don't, they're gonna get galled up and it's gonna chew either the nut or the bolt. And once you get them off, if you're lucky, they usually break right in half and you're gonna need a new clamp. See where we're at. 261. Alright, that should be plenty. And just start dabbing away now. Shouldn't really take that long, but alright, I'll bring you guys back once I'm done. Actually, I'll do a couple beads and then I'll turn it off and bring you back. Ooh, that's toasty. Gonna need the TIG finger. Very warm. Just keep dabbing. Even with the TIG finger, it's getting warm. Nothing special about these welds. Since it's cast, it's not going to be that clean. Gotta try and keep them neat though. Oh shit, I just got burnt by the filler. Right in the neck too. One more weld to go. Alright, done welding. Now, I've seen people weld the insides of these, but I find that that's not necessary. I've never had an issue as long as I take the steps and precautions that I just showed you guys. The heat it up, tack it, heat it up again. Now this is probably almost close to 300. It's 295, so I'm gonna heat it up to 300, and then I'm gonna the whole thing, and I'm gonna wrap it in some like old t-shirts and old gloves and stuff, and let it cool down slowly over 3-4 hours, and then should have a crack-free manifold. So that's it, guys. I'll show you guys the cocoon that I wrap it in. All right, bye. So here's how I do that process. I got an oxy-acetylene torch. I decided to bring it out just to get it up to temperature quicker. I'm running probably 10 psi of acetylene, 20 of oxygen, and that should be a good. I'm using a brazen tip. Now it's going to leave a soot. You want to burn it until it gets rid of that. You want to get it all nice and even. Now just wipe the soot off and wrap it tightly. And I'll show you a quick little, see the soot just wipes right off. Put it in these blankets right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but put it in these blankets, fill it up, and you should be good. So that's the whole step. All right, thanks for watching.